Hello, hello.
Matt, I just love the idea of you just sitting there on the fucking computers like, I wonder where everybody else is. I don't want to message them.
Well, in the last few weeks, we started like at 10:10, 10:15, so I was like, oh, no rush. Like, they'll be here in 5 minutes. Like,
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's
Good morning.
happening?
Chillaxing and maxing. How you guys doing?
oh, Damien's here.
Hey, it's me.
Hello, whoever Damien is.
I
Welcome
remember
to
he
the
listened
game.
in that one time, but he was
I'm-
like having trouble grasping it because we had just had Roll20 go down, or your computer go down. So he's hoping to get a better idea now that he can kind of see it.
All right.
If no one is objecting to that, obviously, if someone.
No,
This guy, get off the call.
Yeah.
No.
get the fuck out of here.
I mean, honestly, if you guys want me off, it's not gonna bother me. Like,
No.
This is
It's not,
your.
it's not like one of the players doesn't put it on YouTube every day, anyways.
Mhm.
I was about to say this is your consent to be monitored and recorded, though.
I'm glad that you're so polite to ask me. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
we got like maps and like easy to remember initiative. Like, hell yeah.
All right. So last week, you guys came across some some undead nobles who apparently were terrorizing the countryside, and you successfully destroyed them and their horses and the horse they rode in on, and proceeded to decontaminate their manor and like burn their bodies in front of their townfolk that they were ruling, and all kinds of wonderful things. Do you need a link to the game, Damien?
Yes, please. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be awesome.
It'll be in the Skype chat here momentarily.
I
Yes,
assume
sir.
he's watching on Twitch or something, but it'd probably be easier if he could.
Yeah, I sent him the Twitch.
Yeah.
link, but,
Probably be easier if he could watch in Roll20.
Okay, well, either way, if you watch it on Twitch, it's actually fine. You're not going to be having any control anyways at the moment.
Okay. Would it be easier if I just mute the Skype call and listen through Twitch, or no?
and it's
Stay on Skype. That way, if you have a question, you can pipe in.
Gotcha.
I'd probably mute Twitch.
All right, cool.
It depends on how you want to do things. You could give him the Roll20, that way he sees it in real time, because if he's listening on Twitch but has...
oh yeah.
If he's listening on Skype but has Twitch muted, he's going to see everything 12 to 20 seconds behind. And if he mutes Skype and's watching Twitch and suddenly has a question, then he's going to be 20 seconds behind again.
Yeah, it'll be like, remember when you guys did this a minute ago?
And none of us ever will, obviously.
All right, I sent you a link to the game.
Appreciate you.
And Ken, I need a character sheet for the golems, and I need a character sheet for the familiar. So we can actually keep track of things.
Okay, one moment. Well, I'll just
Oh,
do this
Ken
one.
can read all the jokes we type in the Roll20 chat again now.
I can, in fact. Now read all their terrible, terrible jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there wasn't
bad.
anything too
They're-
bad.
they're
Yeah.
pretty bad.
You did miss white privilege. And,
Oh yeah.
white,
that was
white.
Whites of passage.
Yep.
There were a lot of white puns.
What's your familiar?
It's a raven.
Called Nevermore.
Socrates. No, I'm not going to be that cliche. Just going to pick other dead philosophers from Greece and all that.
In my other game, there's 3 of us that have pets. One's a wolf, he's a ranger, and we're all of the pets are named Raymond, just to piss off the DM.
Nice.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Everybody loves
That-
Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gave you a raven, and just gotta get the skeleton.
How do I change the token? Or never mind.
Duplicate.
Oh yeah.
You know,
You
the
just
one
have to
thing I'm
give me
not,
one.
the one thing I'm not terribly fond about with this is that the way they have the monsters are just organized straight by kind of by alphabet. In the other game, when I was doing it myself, I was organizing by CR and also by alphabet. Made it much easier to find shit that I was looking for.
I imagine, especially when you don't know exactly what you want to use. You know, you want to CR something because they're a level, but right.
Right.
I haven't messed around with the official Roll20 SKT. I don't have it yet. I have Lost Mines, but I was actually building my own Lost Mines just for familiarization with Roll20. That's a big damn token.
That's what Zephyros looks like, by the way. You're crazy. Your crazy cloud giant friend.
Wait, am I on a different page? Because I don't see him.
He's down by Yartar.
Oh, okay. Now I see him. Whoa.
All right. So it's about noontime in Nonar's hold. There's a smell of burning, rotting flesh hangs in the air. The cleric comes out feeling satisfied, kind of glowing after spreading his holy water all over the desecrated shrine of Orcus.
Yeah, holy water.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
He peed on the shrine.
Well, fellows, this has certainly been an interesting detour. This isn't what I had in mind when you said famous hunting lodge.
No, definitely unexpected.
The service here has been awful.
Before we leave, I'm gonna advise the gardener vegetable girl to not let the innkeeper be in charge of the town.
Okay. She'll look around and say, and you look around, you see him kind of on his knees just weeping. And she kind of whispers, he never really accepted that they were dead. He was a little cracked. I don't think that'll be an issue.
Yeah. Let's not have him in charge of things. There's a blue line.
I'm making a measuring stick.
We hunted.
Sort of.
You got food. You got food at the inn. He had quite nice food with his unseen servant and his kind of lunatic cheeriness.
Speaking of which, we didn't check to see what kind of food he gave us, did we?
You did investigate. It seemed perfectly normal. Nobody seems to be concerned with you that you ate at his inn.
No, I mean, this was a hunting lodge that hunted humans. We didn't eat fried green tomatoes, did we?
No, no. It tasted like pork.
You're not.
Write that down. Human tastes like pork.
It tastes like chicken. No, it wasn't human. I wouldn't do that to you without some sort of check. Unless you really piss me off one day.
I wouldn't
Game
do
of
that.
Thrones style.
Asterisk.
Where's my son? He's right here.
All right. So you guys, it's middle of the day. Townsfolk seem to be kind of incredulous, not really understanding what to do. I gave you guys treasure last week, right?
Hold on.
I believe so. I think we got a crap ton of treasure actually.
Oh yeah, we found the treasure, the White's treasure, didn't we?
Yeah.
The nobility.
Yeah, 600 gold, 6 gems, dust of disappearance.
Dust
Yep.
of disappearance. Yep. Awesome. Invisibility dust. That's actually useful as shit.
All right. All right. So what do you guys do?
Wait, so this blue stick is a measuring stick of some sort?
Yes, I'm going to hold it over the mile marker at the bottom of the screen and figure out how far you guys have to go to the next spot.
Okay.
Look at you.
I thought I was supposed to like be using it. I was like, I don't know how to.
The map is so large.
It's quite large. So back on our way towards Oliston's Hold, I guess, is the next step. Unless someone wants to visit the Shadowtop Cathedral, which I guess is further into the woods.
We don't know that's there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point too.
Well, let's see if anybody's aware of it. Let's see. Let me read the little blurb on it real quick.
You're certainly not.
I don't know. The last time we listened to Bear Bra over here, we got attacked by whites. We should just keep on going.
Okay. You do not, in fact, none of you are going to know about Shadowtop Cathedral.
Okie dokie. In that case, we will just go to Oliston's Hold.
Back to the main road.
Actually, real quick, Ranger, do you have do you have any affiliations besides being a noble?
I mean, to one of the 5 clans or one of the 5 groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a member of the Lord's Alliance.
Okay, yeah, you don't know about it. Nothing. You know nothing. You know nothing.
Caldrus is a harbor agent.
You know nothing.
Sounds very Zentarum, guys. Don't metagame.
All right, on to Oliston's Hold then, since we clearly don't know him.
All right. So middle of the day, you guys just mount up on your cart and horses and ride off into the afternoon, leaving behind a bewildered, if not unhappy, populace of a town. So it's the middle of the day, and you got getting back to the main road is going to take most of the day. You can get a few miles down the Ettermore Way, heading east, if you so choose. Wise Prince's Apocalypse on my desk. I don't need that anymore.
Can't take you anywhere nice.
Got so many D&D books, you guys.
As long as we don't have to go back to the Earth Temple.
I'll find a reason. I'll find a reason to send you back there. Don't make me turn this campaign around.
Isn't that usually the player's job?
I will take this party back to Yar Jar, I swear.
I've decided that I no longer want to do anything we were told to do. We will be heading south and not stopping.
Okay. So assuming you guys, take the normal speed, you can head a few miles down the road. Why can I not touch that dot?
So many jokes.
Do we see the body of water to the north?
No, it's just the moors. I mean, you see the moors to the north.
It's not. I'm sorry. I thought that was water for a second. I apologize. It's like swamp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It's like a
swampy,
lake.
moory morass.
Looking thing in the middle of it, but
Think of the Hound of the Baskervilles and the low rolling.
all right, Sherlock Holmes reference.
What? You don't expect me to be a nerd? I'm DMing D&D. Jesus.
The only reason that I know what Moors are is because Diablo 2 started in the Blood Moor, so I had to Google it.
I've been to several. Exmoor. Anyway, they're actually really pretty. Like sometimes, like the ones in England have these like rolling green hills. Real sweet.
Like the Hounds of Baskerville.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anywho, you guys set up camp. Let me. It'd help if I opened up. So as long as I DM'd on the computer, I forgot how to open. I forgot to have my shit open.
Do you need a roll?
I got it.
No, I'm saying, do you need us to roll?
No, I was rolling myself for something, but you're fine. You guys set up camp, or do you go on through the night?
That's camp.
Yeah.
Let's say we set up camp.
All right. You guys set up your camp. And I assume you guys set a watch of some sort as well.
Yep, Calder's on first.
Mm-hmm. And then after 4 hours, I wake up for the rest of the night.
I'll take the second watch then. And
All right.
Ryle can sleep through the night.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Okay. You guys are able to get through the night uneventfully, besides some owls and some rustling from the woods, but nothing like scary, just like a fox or something. No owl bears, no giants tonight. It is a calm, peaceful evening. And morning comes.
Well,
And
looking.
Calders has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Joke's on you. I roll like shit.
Just to-
Okay, so let's continue working our way towards Olistein's Hold down the Evermore way.
Agreed.
All right. You guys head on down the road. Pat, why don't you give me a d20 roll?
You got it. Hi. I want to fight something. Ah, damn it.
Not high enough. All right. So we'll do one in the morning, one in the evening to see what happens here. So morning goes through uneventfully. Nothing terribly interesting around the roads. For high summer, coming east to west, you'd expect those of you who are familiar with the way the world works that there'd be some caravans and whatnot, but it's surprisingly empty on the road here from Everland. This isn't the most well-traveled trade route, but it's a trade route, which is kind of interesting. Afternoon, Verabrar, please give me a d20 roll.
Yeah.
Give me a d100 roll. 34.
I could use that 20 on an attack roll or something. Come on, guys.
Good.
Come on, dice. Making me roll out my 20s early. That was my idea too, man. I just want us to level up.
Roll me a d4 and a d6, please. And then everybody give me perception checks.
Do I have disadvantage on that?
Yes, you do, because you're a dick.
Do I have disadvantage?
No. All right. So, Caldris and Arafel, you guys are both kind of chilling in the cart, having a conversation, arguing about something inconsequential. Ryle and Verabrar, you hear some loud crashing sounds coming from the woods to the south. Sorry.
Great. So is there any like cover near us, like large rocks or like a hill in the moors that we could kind of like tuck behind like, or tuck the cart and horses behind at least.
Give me a survival check.
Oh, you're rolling lots of 20s.
There's a little hill with the Cospa trees off to the like quarter mile off the road to the north.
Okay. I suggest that we should hide the horses and carts there while we investigate the source of the crashing.
Okay. I will get the golems to drive the cart over there and park it. So we're going to go check this out, or are we just going to see what happens?
Does the crashing seem to be getting closer to us, or just there is crashing?
Basically, it's kind of paralleling the road. Kind of getting a little bit closer. It doesn't seem to be approaching you, but it is getting closer.
Okay. Wait. Okay, so it's like if we keep paralleling it, it'll like pop out on the road in front of us. Is that what you're sounding?
Yeah,
Like
it's gonna come up on the road. You can make it so it comes up ahead or behind you. From where you are right now, you think it'll actually be a little kind of back the way you came, but only about a couple hundred feet. But it's definitely heading in this general direction.
All right. In that case, we should just like hunker down and like prepare for battle, or prepared for whatever might happen.
I attempt to hunker.
All right, everybody, give me stealth checks.
Damn, y'all are just killing the stealth game.
Yeah,
I had
well,
disadvantage on mine.
I
All right,
don't
didn't make
remember
a
if I do.
Do you wear
Heavy armor.
plate? Heavy armor, I mean.
I think it's medium. I'm going to look now.
All right, so Rao, you had disadvantage, Rao, so you rolled the 8.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Okay, so give me a moment here.
Oh, I do.
You do get disadvantage?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. That really hurts your score, man.
So as Verabrar and Arifel, as Verabrar and as Verabrar and Arifel get hunkered down, Caldus and Ra continue arguing about whatever inconsequential shit they were doing. All of a sudden, they start scuffling a little bit behind the hill, and all of a sudden, the rustling gets much more focused. Give me a moment here.
Combat encounter.
You didn't want to miss out on the combat.
You know, I'm not playing Gothic, but he's always a part of me.
You're no longer Gothic. Put your Gothic down inside.
Exactly. Something like that.
You're Gothic at heart.
I think everyone has a little bit of Gothic in them.
Wait, so Gothic wasn't proportional?
I mean, I don't know how proportional Goliaths are generally.
I think he's implying that this is a few years after Princes of the Apocalypse, and Gothic's been having his way with the tavern witches. Genghis Khaning it.
Yeah, man. Genghis Khan all of the northern mountain range.
All right. So what you guys see as you come out, as the out of the woods comes stumbling
Oh,
a
fuck.
massive hill giant dragging a sack that looks pretty heavy, and a collection of other creatures, and they're all kind of scattered about. kind of looks like they're foraging, or yeah, actually at this point you don't know what they're doing because they actually come out loosening their weapons and looking for the source of the noise. And you hear the hill giant shout. Shit, what is it? What's that fucking thing's name? God damn it, can't stop being terrible. Dude, that's too far. There we go. Used as a giant. Get food, Queen God.
Get food, Queen.
Yeah, get food for Queen God.
Oh,
And
so he's that kind of ogre.
well,
Giant.
that
He's
is
a giant.
Yeah, he's a giant.
He's that
you
kind of
guys are-
giant.
You guys are a little bit further away than that. There's like a little hillock, kind of right here.
Where's like the wood line?
It's right behind at the edge of the map there.
Okay.
I'm gonna back the fuck up because I'm not in the front.
All right. However, he does see Caldris. Ryle, basically what happens is Ryle and Caldris start roughhousing, and Caldris falls ass over tea kettle out from behind the hill. And you look over and you see the giant. He does the Donald Sutherland point, and we need to roll initiative.
Does he go?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
That was an excellent roll. Don't be discouraged.
I am going to use inspiration to roll again.
Thank you, advantage.
There we go.
Can I give me a token for one of the golems and just say it's all 4 of them?
Sure.
And is there a way to change the tokens or the token image?
You should be able to. If you can't, just link me whatever you want it to be, and I'll put it in there.
What is the big thing is a hill giant?
It is some sort of giant. I don't know if you guys would know what kind of giant they are, but they are a giant. It's bigger than the ogres, and you guys have seen ogres before.
I've also seen
But
giants
smaller
before.
than the flame giants, right?
What's that?
Is it smaller than a flame giant?
It's a bit smaller. It also looks maybe not as smart. Like the flame giants you all saw seemed clever and kind of cruel. This thing just seems hungry and kind of Down syndrome-y.
Ah.
Well, that's kind of fucked.
I don't know. It's an accurate explanation, I feel like.
We'll be fine, guys.
Yeah, just great.
All right. First act is the bard.
The bard is going to take one look at this giant and start muttering some words under his breath. I'm going to cast Crown of Madness.
Ooh,
It's
very
going
nice.
to be a DC 15 wisdom save, which I'm sure he's going to make.
Well, his wisdom's -1, so possibly not.
Let's do it. Fingers crossed.
He does not.
Okay.
All right, so he's got the Crown of Madness. Okay, I'll take care of it after the game. All right, a couple of bugbears get to go. This guy's in front. He is going to dash. All right, what we're going to do because you guys are behind a hill. Everybody except, who was that, Caldrus, who fucked up terribly?
Meow.
Caldrus, you're the pretty blonde boy in the front, right?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Was that you?
Yes, it's his token.
Okay. So you're going to be like off to the side here. The little hillock you guys are behind is...
Yeah, Ken, by the way,
Hmm?
I apparently forgot to roll initiative for me. I rolled it, and I'm at the bottom of the initiative order. Rolled a 16.
There we go. So you guys, it's basically half cover for you guys, and rough terrain to get over that little hillock. But it's something for you since you successfully most of you successfully kind of got behind cover. I'm going to give you that little bit of advantage.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. So anyways, first bugbear is going to come charging forward. I think he can get to Caldrus. Yes. Not quite. He's going to start getting up in your grill, Caldrus. Other one, let's see, he's over here. What kind of ranged attack do you have, bugbear? He's got a javelin, which has a 120-foot range of disadvantage. He is, in fact, going to charge up 30 feet. There. He is going to chuck a javelin at Caldrus.
I will grin and bugbear it.
Well, he crit, but he has disadvantage, so he missed.
Nice.
So it comes flying true, but it's so big and obvious a spear, and you just duck out of the way and it flies over your head. Verabrar.
So they don't see us right now, right?
They don't see you, but they know somebody's back there because they heard Caldrus fighting with someone. But so they're kind of aware there's people there. They don't know exactly who yet.
Okay. In that case, I will just run. Oh, shoot. I'll just come over here and help Caldrus out.
Thanks, fam.
Yep. No worries. And I will make an attack against this bugbear here.
All right, that will hit. I love how running wasn't in your guys' idea. The fact that you guys had plenty of room to run from the 15 fucking things attacking you. But,
Well, I don't get affected by difficult terrain, like because of my ranginess. So like, if we want to run, I can still run, but I didn't want to leave him out by himself.
all right.
Never leave
So
a
he
man
takes that
behind.
damage. Didn't get the sneak attack because he's more than 5 feet away from an ally, but got the damage in.
Wait, it does get a sneak attack because he
Yeah.
doesn't have any. He's alone.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a
It's my the type
swashbuckler.
of rogue I am, swashbuckler.
Gotcha. Okay. Very good. Yeah, he does take a sneak attack. You just run up and gouge him through the across the chest. He barely ducks out of the way to survive, but you bloody him up pretty good.
Yep, melee attacks against isolated targets. Also sneak attack.
All right. This guy from the back row, he will charge up 30 feet. Which is level his buddy over there. And he will chuck a javelin at somebody. At again a disadvantage. Caldrus, 1 or 2.
2,
He'll chuck it at Caldrus.
20 armor.
Jesus, as again, he got a crit, but he hit with disadvantage. He misses. It's almost exactly the same roll. I almost thought it was roll 20 was fucking up on me. All right.
I did take a few extra minutes to like pray this morning, so
Alrighty. Yeah, that was the Bugbear, and then Giant gets to go. And Giant goes, God likes jam, and he'll pick up a rock.
He's going to throw it at one of his buddies, actually.
Oh, that's true. Nope, you're good. You're right. I forgot about that. Let's see here.
Actually, who do I get to control it?
You get to pick a target that he makes a melee attack against.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, you can pick it. Who do you want?
Just get the one of the trolls.
Okay, you mean one of the ogres, I assume.
Ogre, yeah, my bad.
No worries.
The other big ones.
Yeah. All
The
right.
bigger of the other things than him.
So full attack action or just attack?
It must use its
Yeah.
action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature. So I think
Yeah.
Okay.
it's just
doesn't
one of
get to
its.
make-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
full
he
action,
uses-
no.
It's his full actions. Yeah, so he gets 2 attacks with a great club against one of them. One's definitely a hit. Oh, both of those are hits. Okay, so that is 22, 32, 38 points of damage.
Well, the bard's done the most damage in this fight.
Yeah, definitely.
He looks around all confused and kind of cries out in a bit of anger. And he will then lumber forward. Stop doing that, he shouts in Giant, for those of you who understand.
He gets to make a wisdom save.
Okay, that's going to go very well for him, I'm sure. Up there. What's your DC?
15.
All right, you just short.
With your bitch ass.
Caldrus.
I'm looking at where the difficult terrain is. I think I might be able to make this skirt like there-ish.
Yeah, you can pass through. You can. Oh, you're trying to get behind Caldrus?
I didn't want to provoke anything from this here guy.
Right. Sure, I'll allow it. This is a minor skirmish. You can do it.
In fact, I have enough movement that I'll kind of squat there, I guess. And I'm gonna swing at the big guy.
What's wrong, man? What's going on? What's going on? You okay? You've been weird. What are you looking for?
Somebody's talking to an
What's
animal.
my baby looking for? Oh, shit.
I'm hearing weird voices.
Jesus, Caldrus. All right, yep, that's 2 hits, obviously.
Don't kill my pet.
25. All right. All right, so it's Caldrus. Next up is Ryle.
All right, I'm going to take a step forward and get to about right here.
Okay, so you press the top of the hill.
Yeah, about at the top. Then I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. Because that worked out pretty well for me last time. And that should be my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to command the golems to take take shots at these guys. And I don't know where they're at, so I'm just going to say they're in range. At the bugbear, does that hit?
At the bugbear, 12. I don't believe a 12 hits the bugbear. No, 12 does not hit the bugbear. Okay. Nope.
Does that hit?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Does 7 happen to, or does, I'm sure 3 doesn't kill it.
Nope.
That should have been a range attack, but they basically had the same rolls. So,
Okay, that's fine.
and 5 damage.
All right. This thing's looking pretty beat up. Looks a bit angry. And Socrates.
He's going to fly down here to this.
Babe,
guy.
stop crying, dude. Holy shit.
You're
What did I
Go
do?
lay down.
hot mic, sir.
Damien.
Why are you crying? Go lay down. Wait.
And I'm going to use the help action.
All right. Alrighty, so I have an advantage on the next attack for that thing. Ogre. Which ogre is this? Alright, that's the one that was attacked. He's not happy. So he is going to charge forward, and he is going to chuck a javelin at that giant. And that will hit. Let's see here. Bugbear's going to defend their master, so he's going to come over. He's going to attack that ogre. And this one will come up and I can't quite get there, so he'll come up 30 feet and chuck a javelin. Who's going to chuck a javelin at? Verabrar, 1 and 2.
1.
He's going to chuck it at
Caldrus.
Caldrus. Just outside of 30-foot range, still disadvantage. I'm sure you meant to do that.
Sure.
Obviously.
All right,
I
are
do.
we keeping that? Sorry.
I was gonna say I did actually have several reasons for standing here. I was hoping that they would play out correctly.
Get us strategically moving around the battlefield.
All right, this guy's also going to come running up and chucking his javelin, staying out of the range of the giant, which apparently is in a bad mood. And he is going to chuck it at someone. Verabrar, is your turn. I'm sorry, not Verabrar. Caldrus, your turn. Give me D1 or D1 or 2.
2, always 2 for Caldrus.
All right. He doesn't like Verabrar very much. He's going to chuck it at Verabrar. 21 to hit.
Oh, don't say it out loud.
I was sorry. It's yeah, it's definitely a hit either way.
I'm gonna use cutting words.
Okay.
I'll yell out.
Aren't I 35 feet away?
Yep. That was with disadvantage.
Damn, good roll.
I'll say, "Don't even bother. We could build a hut with all these missed javelins." And what is it? A D8. Oh
You
shit!
Gotta be kidding me.
So you take. Does that reduce the damage or the roll? I forget.
The roll.
Okay, you take 6 damage there. Verabrar.
Okay,
What a waste! What a waste!
yeah, that was not good.
All right. This ogre's not going to like the other that bugbear attacking his friend. He's going to come over here and try and smash the bugbear. You're lucky none of these things are very smart. Yes. No, that's not. Alrighty. Marty McBard.
I'm gonna use my action to maintain control over the giant, and I am gonna use a bonus action to give Caldrus advantage. Not advantage. Inspiration. Not inspiration. Jesus, bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Sorry.
You have to use an action to keep Crown of Madness up?
Yes, I can use my action in subsequent turns. I mean, I can make it'll stay up, but if I don't use it, then he doesn't use his action.
Gotcha.
Or maybe I have to do it to maintain control. I'll look it up. Oh no, I have to use it every turn or the spell ends. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna like lay down. I mean, I haven't been attacked yet. Actually, I'll just stay where I am. I won't move.
Well, the problem is that it's, before he moves, he can attack a target of your choice, but there's nobody in his range this turn. I guess. Well, it's because is it a melee attack or is it just attack?
And it doesn't.
Attack.
No, make a melee attack. Yeah.
Crown of Madness means he has to make a melee attack before doing anything.
So you look for targets, but you don't see any targets that he can hit.
Wait, is a giant's range 10 feet? Because you could hit the bugbear thing.
No, the bugbear's 15 feet away.
Has it?
Oh no, he is 10 feet. Okay, never mind. I lied. Well, does he go to the middle of the token or the edge of the token? We'll say he's in range.
And I could. It's not my turn. It's his turn.
Right, but it's his turn, isn't it?
No,
it's
not.
Arafel's turn.
Okay, never mind. Seraph. So yeah.
And I would have him attack the Raven, if anything.
The Raven?
Sorry, buddy.
Thanks.
It's
Well,
not,
like
it's not an
player-
actual Raven. It's a fucking spell. So I'd have him attack the Raven instead of Galdris.
I get to use this thing once, and it dies in the first combat.
It hasn't
It's
died
better
yet.
It's better than your friend dying.
I'm just kidding.
Anywho, Bugbear's good to go. This guy's really badly hurt. What's his intelligence?
He takes Spirit Guardians damage.
Oh, yes, he does.
He needs to make a Wisdom save or take 14 damage.
It wouldn't matter. He's dead anyway. So okay. He gets beaten to death by a bunch of floating
Shit,
gears.
now the giant can't attack him. Oh,
Oh well.
don't be a pussy, Bugbear. Come closer to the giant. You're not that
the
smart.
bugbears saw what happened to the ogres. They're not very happy. They're not thrilled about that idea.
They're not that smart. Come on. They're pretty stupid.
They are pretty stupid. They're also pretty cowardly. He does prefer melee, but he can't quite get anywhere useful. He will come a little bit closer. Morningstar out, kind of keeping an eye on the hill giant, because apparently he's in a bad mood. Verabrar.
Alrighty. Shit. Alright, I am going to skirt the giant's range by like dropping back over the hill, and then go up and deal with this new approaching bugbear threat.
Do you have that much movement? I mean, even without rough terrain, that's...
I didn't actually mean that far away. I just mean like more than 10 feet away from him.
Okay. Sure. It's about 40 feet, that's fine.
I only have 35, so that sucks.
Because remember, the giant has 10-foot range. If you want to avoid an attack opportunity.
In that case, I'll just drop back over the hill.
Okay.
And wait for the bugbear to return.
Alrighty. Next bugbear gets to go. He's going to come up 30 feet. Just probably middle of the road, I assume. Yes. Not right at the edge of the road.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Pulls another javelin off his back. Chucks it at Caldris. That will be a hit.
Is there a way you can mute just one person in a Skype call?
I have no idea.
Not seeing it.
I don't know if like Damien's mic's in a wind tunnel or...
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck? Like my mic says it's been muted this whole time, and I've been like moving
Have you muted yourself through Skype? Just like click the microphone button on Skype.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. This whole time I thought I was muted, so that's why I've just been.
Nah, it's all right, man.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
There we go.
Hey, I can hear things.
All right. So that was a hit. The javelin finally penetrates Kaldr's defenses unless somebody has a reaction they're going to use.
Giggity.
Nope. Going once, going twice. Kaldr's, you take 4 damage.
Oh man.
All right, it is the Hill Giant's turn. Do you have him attack the? No, the bugbear stayed. Well, it knows how far that thing's reaches. Do you have him attack the raven, or do you let him be?
I'll let him be. I don't. No, I'm talking. I don't want to hear Ryle complain. So let him attack
no.
Kaldris.
No, please attack the raven. Please
Hey.
attack the raven.
Ken,
I was joking.
were you keeping heavy armor in mind, or you just give me the flat number and I'll adjust?
I'll give you the flat number. I'm going to give you guys the flat numbers. You adjust your own damage. I will trust that you can do simple math correctly.
It's out of trust.
That's what I was thinking. Attack the
Anyway,
raven. I don't
you'll
mind.
attack.
He can soak up 1 hit.
All right. You will swing it. You will confusedly swing his club at the bird. That he will smack the bird about 50 feet over the hill. He rolled for 26 for 22 damage. I'm pretty sure the raven has like 1 hit point, so it just explodes into a ball of bloody bones and feathers that flies off into the distance.
Quoth the raven.
And he'll just kind of look very confused. Kind of put his thumb in his mouth. He's very confused.
Never.
And we are to Kaldris.
I'm gonna skirt around to about where the raven used to was. And swing at this gentleman.
Okay. That will actually hit. Yes, that will hit. Oh, he also gets his wisdom save for... All right. He finally manages to kind of shake off the crown of madness that fades into nothingness.
He also takes he has to take a wisdom save for Spirit Guardians.
That's right.
Is he still standing after that attack?
Yes, he will still be standing after that. Spirit Guardian, what's your DC, cleric? Wow.
15.
15. Okay, so he takes 14 damage from that. He's still up. He's looking pretty bloody. He's have the shit kicked out of him, but he is still on his feet.
I'll burn a first level smite.
Okay.
Almost rolled 2d9 on accident.
All right. Cries out in anger and rage, but he is still on his feet still.
Damn.
Ryle.
Okay. I'm wanting to stay on this hill because if we stay on this hill, they can't get up it. And
Well, they can't, but it's rough terrain for them.
yeah, and being inside the Spirit Guardian range is also rough terrain, so it'd be like double rough terrain.
Gotcha. Good call. Good point.
So I'm going to move to the point where this guy is in Spirit Guardian range, and I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon right here and miss. And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead at this guy. So DC 14, or he takes 7 damage. I did put it up in aura. Can you not see it?
Oh,
Nope.
I can see it's a dark shade of green.
Maybe other players can't see it. I've never actually used auras. This was the first time it was applicable, and I wanted to see it happen.
Can you see it now?
No. It's fine. We can
Hold on.
muck with permissions later.
There's a box you have to check that says all players see light.
That's your box again.
Oh, okay. So he can.
I don't have that box.
Okay. It's interesting that you're putting I see it in the aura. That's weird. It can't be seen by them. Does that do it?
Nope. I think you're looking at dynamic lighting. It's not super important now, and I can muck with session outside of the game. I just got excited that we finally had a paladin and somebody else using auras because I've never actually used the feature in Roll20.
Yeah, I can see your guys' auras. I'm surprised you guys can't see it. There's 2 of them up now, but other people are fucking with you. Guys can't see anybody's auras?
Nope.
I don't see mine.
Yeah, I only saw mine.
Huh. Alright, I'll fuck with it later. Anyways, that is hit. So he takes 7 more damage.
Is he still up?
Still up.
Okay, I'm gonna have the golems attack him. And I clicked the wrong one for every single one of those. I guess 1 hits.
1 hits.
Okay, 4 damage.
Alright. Ogre gets to go again. He's gonna gang up on this little bugbear that dared to attack him. That's not gonna hit either. This guy realizes he's kind of all alone. He's too stupid. He's going to keep trying to attack. I think the bugbears are actually the most intelligent creatures in this, aren't they? Oh yeah, by a lot. But he's still pretty dumb, so he'll still try to attack that first one. Nope. So this is a comedy of errors over here. It's like there's a dog pile of ogres and bugbears just beating the shit out of each other. Paying no attention to you guys.
Sounds good.
Fan of that.
It looks like the DM would just edit the token, go to the advanced tab, and then click the C box next to Aura 1.
I did that, didn't I? Oh no, okay, I see.
And by the way, I don't know which bugbear this one is, but it takes Spirit Guardian damage whenever it comes up.
If you
Oh, never
mouse,
mind. It's not coming up.
if you mouse over them in the turn order, it'll highlight who's going when. He has the 21 initiative.
Yeah, I see it now.
We also see Spirit Guardians now.
Yes, we do.
All right, I will have to update your tokens permanently. For that, because otherwise, every time I drag your tokens, it's going to redo it. Anyways, who's up? Bugbear's up. How weird. He sees the fucking the weird winged flying gears buzzing around, smacking into people. He knows the giant is in a bad mood. He's gonna come over this way. He's gonna chuck another javelin at Caldrus. God, I'm just rolling hot tonight, guys. All right, this guy's gonna chuck another javelin at Caldrus. Nope. Ogre's gonna try and beat the shit out of that bugbear. That'll hit. All right, Arafel.
All right. Um. Sorry. What is the giant wearing or carrying?
At the moment, he's just got his he dropped a sack back by the ogres, so in his hands he's just got a big club, and he's just wearing like a loincloth, a filthy, disgusting loincloth.
All right. All right, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
All right.
DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
He does in fact make that.
Fuck.
Now it's not that he's like smart enough to like overcome it. He's just so stupid he doesn't understand the insults you're slinging at him.
That's it. I'm not gonna use a bonus action.
All right.
It still takes half of 3d6 damage.
Oh, that's right. Oh. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it takes
On-
half as much damage. There you go.
On a successful save, it takes
I
target
see it.
half
I
damage
see
and
it.
doesn't move.
I see it. I see it. Do you still want to keep reading it?
I mean, kind of.
Wait, does he take half as much damage?
Yeah, I think he does. 6 damage.
All right. He's stumbling around like a drunkard, but he's still up. All righty. That bugbear gets to go. First thing he does, take the wisdom save. Nope, he fails. What's the damage from this?
14.
14.
Or, yeah, 14.
Who's got speakerphone on? Because I keep hearing myself.
I know
still
who
his
it
turn.
was, but I'm not gonna tell.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
We'll say due to the hill starting there, he can't quite get to you, Ryle. He will brave the giant. Will he brave the giant? He's not terribly smart. Let's see here, bugbear.
I don't think you can actually make it to Caldrus because his speed is halved.
Can he not?
Spirit Guardians.
Right, but speed is halved. Oh, you're right, 15 feet. Yep. All right, so he can't do that either. Therefore, he will instead just chuck a javelin. Ryle, 1 or 2.
1.
He'll chuck it at Caldrus. Also, he'll take a step out of the attack the painful gears. You're the one that wants to have 2 all the time. Your AC is 20, right?
Yes.
Okay, that does not hit.
No,
And then
I'm
he
not complaining. I'm saying that I've had like 7 or 8 javelins chucked at me and taken 1 damage.
A couple of them making off your armor, a couple of just falling past you. But yeah, Verabrar.
All right. Verabrar is going to run up to the giant and make a lovely attack. Wow.
13, however.
That's not what I meant to do.
13 is a hit.
Oh, awesome. So 18 damage.
18. That is enough. He had 7 hit points left. So you just slice.
Woo.
You basically like duck underneath. You slice out his hamstring, and then you shove your short sword or whatever you have, rapier up through his chin, and he keels over. And the bugbears are dismayed, and they will immediately start sprinting away. Caldrus.
I'm gonna move over here, I believe. Actually, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at this gent.
Nope.
use my last 5 feet of movement to move there.
All right. Ryle.
Okay. I'm going to move. Or you said this was rough terrain, right?
Yes, but you're heading downhill, so if you're going to head down the hill, you won't have rough terrain.
Okay. I'm going to move. Actually, I can get up to this guy. So I'm going to move right here, and I'm going to command the golems to follow me and attack who I attack. So does 14 hit?
No. Actually, no.
Okay. Then all the golems are going to attack.
2 hit.
So 13 damage.
And that's just enough to kill it.
Nice.
All right. First ogre is going to take a swing at bugbear again. That will be enough to kill that bugbear. And then he will turn around with his club raised, see the giant lay on the ground, get very confused. Is he smart enough to run? Fuck no, he ain't. He's hungry. He's coming towards somebody. He doesn't care about any puny fucking gears. He's just going to head over in this direction. All right. Bugbear. This guy just got... He was going to run, but then somebody charged up to fuck with him. Smash with Morningstar. Smashes against your shield. Does no damage. Other one's going to come up and try and defend his friend. That one hits, and that hits for 16 damage.
This guy should take Spirit Guardian's damage.
Oh, right, because he enters, yep. When he enters that, he's dead from the Spirit Guardian. Can you what?
Oh, never mind. I was going to use cutting words, but he's dead, so it never happened.
Well, no, the guy that's attacked is this guy. He's attacking Caldus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'm going to use cutting words.
All right. You don't have to... he rolled a 20, so it's fine. Even the roll of 1 is going to make him miss. So, does not hit.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome. Hey, hey, Bugbear. Fuck you.
Okay. Second ogre is going to see his friend go down, and he's done. He decides that's enough, and he runs away. Arafel.
Arafel is going to... What are the bugbears wearing?
They have armor on.
All right, I'm going to use heat metal.
I'm sorry, they're not. They're wearing leather armor, but it is armor.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to shoot a crossbow bolt. Which one are either of them injured?
Those guys, to your eyes, no, neither one is injured.
Right, just the one closest to me. Does a 7 hit?
No.
And crit fell.
All right. And Verabrar.
All right, I'm going to run over here. And I'm going to attack this here bugbear. Man, if I crit with advantage anymore, I really might
Okay.
try.
That has not hit. In an alternate universe, you rolled that in the opposite direction, and it worked. But not here. Not today. Which bugbear is this? That one, he's going to run further away, and he's out of the battle. He's back in the woods. Ryle. Actually, no, I skipped Verabrar. Or skipped Caldus, rather. Caldus.
Long sword to the bugbear.
All right. Which bugbear?
Doesn't matter. but the one I can reach.
So you can reach both. They're both in combat with you.
One of them's 10 feet away.
But
Nope.
I had him placed wrong. He was in combat with you.
I thought he chucked a
midair.
javelin.
No, he tried to hit you.
So I'm attacking the south one.
Okay. That does hit the second one.
I don't know why my pings don't work. I have been trying to ping for you this whole time, though.
All right. So you smack him. Gets his shield up for the first one. You duck underneath and hit him with the second one. Somebody's drawing on the map. Bugbears.
That's why my pings
guy-
don't work. They're underneath the map.
Can I have my
That's
turn?
interesting. Oh, yeah, goddammit. Yes, please, Rob. Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to sprint over this way to Caldris. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I'm going to get up to this bugbear here. And I'm going to have my spiritual weapon move. It was somewhere around here. I can move there so my spirit guardians can make it to right here. Or spiritual weapon, I meant. So 21.
Okay, hits.
Okay, so 16. Golems are going to attack the same guy that I hit.
Mm.
That's
Three
a lot of
hits.
24s.
Yeah, but only one counts.
Say 3 hit.
Yep.
2.
16 hits. 3. So, all right, so what we got there? We got 14, 17.
17.
All right, that kills that one.
And spirit guardians.
You rolled a 14 every time on that. All right.
7 last time.
Bugbear. He is really angry. He's got, but he's also kind of cowardly. Let's see how smart he is. Not very smart. Nope. He rolled a 0. He is going to keep fighting. All right. Veribar, 1 or 2.
1.
Hey, doesn't attack Caldris for once. So, okay, that is a hit. Nope. Okay. 14 damage, Veribar.
Ow.
Alrighty. Ogre is being ignored. He is also going to slink off into the woods and be out of the fight. Arafel.
Arafiel is going to shoot another crossbow bolt. Hopefully this one hits. Nope.
No problem.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, that's not going to hit. Veribar.
Alright, I'm going to attack the bugbear.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to do Spirit Guardian damage, so okay, that was good. We give him 14. Alright, that is a hit. And that is enough to kill him. But that the Spirit Guardians takes him down a notch. So he collapses to the ground as well.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright, you guys have cleared it up. There's dead bodies lying all over the place, and there's a big sack lying on the ground.
We should totally go get the sack. Giants are
Yes.
rich.
Yeah, so this Queen Gah? Is that what he said?
That is
So-
what you remember, yes.
No idea who that could be. Not a name we've heard before.
No.
There's
I mean,
a
the giants are so fucked, I'm not worrying about hill giants.
Yeah, you're probably right.
the amount of giant patrols that we seem to be encountering is extremely alarming, though, especially this far south.
Well,
All right. So when one of you explore that sack, there is in there a goat, a live goat. looks kind of confused. A haunch of goat. So apparently his friend did not do so well. And a wooden door. Kind of looks like a barn door, maybe. So that's where you think you got the goats from.
I'll take a look at the wooden door.
Okay.
Anything special about it?
No, nothing special. It just looks like a door that ripped off a barn. Looks like maybe he found a farm and decided he wanted their goats.
All right.
I guess he decided he needed a door to keep the bag closed.
That
I
seems
don't
like a
know.
perfectly reasonable explanation for what a giant would think. And
Anyways,
I noticed he ate one goat, but not the other.
he ate half of the goat.
Oh,
So there's still like a good haunch of, like, 2 rear haunches of goat.
he must have been
yeah.
taking the other half back to the queen. And by the other half, I point to the live goat.
Sure, right. Um,
I'm surprised he stopped eating that one halfway through.
I'm gonna strum on my banjo and you speak with animals. See if I can talk to this goat.
Okay. The goat will, you can now talk to the goat.
I'm gonna ask where did the giant take you from?
He says, the goat's like, he tells you that there was a place where he had hay, and now he has no hay. He's like, I haven't eaten in like 3 hours, and he just keeps gnawing on the grass.
So it's been about 3 hours since he took you.
He's like, he's like, he's not going to tell you the amount of time it takes because he's a goat. He doesn't know how much time. He's like, I haven't eaten forever. He's just gnawing at it. He just says he's been in that hot, smelly sack for quite a while.
What happened to your owner or your master? No, the people that used to feed you. What happened to them?
He looks up at you and he starts gnawing, and he's like, same thing that happened to besides the name and goat for the other goat.
Meh. Oh, that's a sheep. All right, I'm done with him. I don't have any more questions. I thought when I started to speak with him, this would be a really good idea, but
Colors will ask you to ask him where they came from, which direction.
he was in a sack.
Well, the goat might not know the name of the town or anything, but it could at least say like.
He was in a sack.
Also, after having spoken with him, you've gotten the sense he's not very smart. They have intelligence of 2. He's not going to know very much.
Yeah, I was looking for more like farm near the river, big city, like vague clues.
Okay, he'll tell you about. Yeah, if you ask him about it, he'll tell you about it. A wood cave with with some small loud ones, and lots of hay. You get the sense it's a farm.
Okay.
Arafil's going to relay that to Caldris and then ask him, do you know that place? Do you want to go there? You want to lead us there?
Actually, since our excursion into the hunting lodge has put us so far behind, I'm going to say we skip it, but I do know the place. If you would like to get it on the way back.
Yeah, sure.
Caldris gives you like a thumbs up and a wink.
Sure.
While they're playing with the goat, I'm going to go search the giant Does he have one of those giant rods with him?
Giggity.
No, he does not.
Well, I'm going to make a guess that he's not with the fire giants. Doesn't have one of those giant rod things.
I don't think he's smart enough to use one.
Probably not.
But after we search these bodies, we should set off back down the road. I don't think they have any valuable intel. They weren't particularly intelligent.
That's true. So what are we going to do with the goat?
Sell it?
Who gives
At
a shit?
market
Let's go.
for
Who gives a shit?
money.
Let's go.
Let it go free? I don't care.
I don't care either. I'm going to get the columns and go back to the cart.
Let's set off.
All right, you guys set off into the afternoon, and I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break to go to the bathroom. Be right back.
My token is like behind the map.
What do you mean it's behind the map? You can't be behind the map.
Hey, use the bathroom or whatever, but when you get back, like, check the Twitch stream. Something's fucky happening.
I mean, the map's on the map layer. You guys are on the token layer. It can't be behind the map if you're on the token layer.
Also, I see your token is fine.
Maybe it's my end that's fucking up. I'm gonna reload Roll20 because Calders is still standing up by the bugbears. Can't believe none of y'all have played Goat Simulator.
I have. I have it on Steam.
There you go.
What exactly is that? Like, I know it's a game and you simulate being a goat, but is
Pure
there
madness.
is there any
It
reason for me
started
to
off
actually try
as
it?
like literally just being like running around as a goat, and now they've like added so much stuff. Like you can give your goat superpowers and like jetpacks, and like it's basically like a sandbox world where you can like do anything you want with your character, but your character's a goat.
It was one of those things where there was a legit aim at the beginning of it, but then they just basically decided to not fix any of the bugs and to let them be features. So everything that went weird and crazy, they embraced, and then because people loved it,
And your goal is to like destroy the city, and like you make money as you like destroy stuff.
basically
That's
that,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous. It's just so absurd.
I like that we're
What?
just leaving the goat for the T-Rex.
But like you can do crazy things too. Like you can like call like the like lightning strikes and like just ridiculous shit.
What is this?
Goat Simulator.
Oh, that.
All right, so back on the road. What are you guys doing with the goat? You're just leaving it behind?
Yeah, we can't feed it.
I don't need a goat.
I like how you're like, I can't feed a goat. They're a fucking goat. They eat everything.
Exactly.
They
I
apparently
don't
didn't
feed
like
my
those
shit.
doors.
I mean, it tried. All right. So you guys continue on down the road after your have a nice little lunch after your excursion. You get to the end of the day. No more interactions. I mean, you're not sure. Something ate it.
Goat cannibalism.
They do eat everything.
They do, in fact, eat everything. All right. So you guys set up camp at the end of the night, or do you push on through the evening?
Let's
Camping's
set up
nice.
camp.
I don't know why I closed that. All right, so you guys at camp, you set up your normal set of watches. And you hunker down for a nice long rest. However, is it Caldrus that takes the last watch for 4 hours?
I take the first one
No,
so that
I
I
do.
don't have to get
sorry,
out of
Verabrar, sorry.
armor.
Bear does.
Right, Verabrar. Verabrar, give me a perception check. All right, very good. No, never mind. No worries. Morning comes. You're
Smash Mouth?
go about your day.
I do have night vision though, if that helps.
It would help. It means you don't have disadvantage, but the 12 is not enough.
Ah.
All right, and you guys continue on your way. You feel like you're probably about 2 days from Olston's Hold. Which you were told by the woman at Calling Horns is a. It's kind of like Calling Horns. It's a town built around a big roadside inn.
Well, let's continue on our journey.
All right. Let's see. Who's up? Caldrus, give me a D1. Give me a D20 first. Let's see if you can counter anything. All right. Morning goes by. No concerns to catch your eye. Still kind of empty. You kind of think you might know why after the past few weeks of, constantly fighting terrifying creatures, massive, monstrous beings. But your morning goes uneventfully. You kind of missed the goat. Ryle, give me a D100, D20 rather.
All right.
Okay.
16.
Yep. Afternoon goes uneventfully as well. Night starts to fall. In the distance, you see some woods, kind of on the other side of the moors. You think you might be coming towards the end. You feel like you can get to the hold tomorrow. You can get to Everlund in about 2.5 to 3 days.
Alrighty.
Do you guys press on, or do you just rest for the night?
I mean, if we can make it to the inn tomorrow, I'm fine with not camping tonight. It's
Around
just
what
like-
time will we make it tomorrow?
If you go through the night, you'll make it pretty early tomorrow. You feel like based on the instructions you get and the pace you've been keeping, you're probably about 10 miles from it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with going to the night.
The roads have been more or less safe, but I think we can press through the night.
Okay.
All right. You guys press on through the night. Let's see. Ryle. Actually, Ryle just did it. So, Arafel, give me a D20 roll.
I'm Caldrus.
First of my name.
Alright. Batman.
All right. So for that first part of the night, you guys don't see, and it continues to be empty on the road. However, I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw. This is a DC 11.
Ryle is confused.
Yes, he
Very
And
is.
apparently dead.
Riding a cart, buddy.
Where's my DMG? Oh, actually, it's that right here. All right, everybody, yep, everybody is. All right, so everybody else, you're pretty good. Rao, you're more tired than you thought you would be. You're gonna take a level of exhaustion. So you have disadvantage on all future ability checks until you take a rest.
All right.
All right. For the next few hours of the night, Verabrar, give me a d20 roll. Okay. Continues going uneventfully. Everybody give me a Constitution save. This time it's a 12 DC. Raul, you have disadvantage.
Yay.
All right. Ryle and Arafel, you're both fine. Caldris and Verabrar, you also now have disadvantage on all future ability checks. Was it ability checks? On ability checks, yes.
I don't think we should continue through the night ever again.
All right, it's now right about midnight. You guys are making decent time. You have a lantern up. You have a wizard who can cast. You have somebody who casts a light, I believe. So you're fine. Horses starting to get tired, but you're still moving at a decent pace. They're kind of dumb. They don't know they're tired yet. You guys, let's see who's next. Verabrar did. Keldris, give me a d20, please.
We should name our horses.
My horse is called Roach.
Roach, all of them.
Fucking nerds. Anyways, as the moon starts to set, you get closer. You get closer and closer to your goal. Give me another round of Constitution saves. This time DC 13 con save. By the way, I'm being generous with this. I'm supposed to do this every hour, not every other hour.
Yeah, we never need to go through the night again.
This is how we learn things.
Very true.
Missing Arafel.
Going
Arafel.
Chris?
Oh,
Arafel.
sorry. What did you say?
Con save. DC 13. All right. Arafel, you've missed your first con save. So now everybody has disadvantage on their ability checks until you rest. You see a sign up there that the hold, you're going to turn left to go to the hold in about a couple miles. So you think it's probably the last stretch. Let's see. Let's call this a Ryle. Give me one last d20. See if anything's waiting for you at the crossroads.
The devil.
Something is in fact waiting for you at the crossroads. So first thing you're all going to do is give me one more round of Constitution checks. DC
You're supposed to
14.
do this the first night you don't sleep? That's ridiculous. These people are such weaklings.
Because it's you traveled the full day beforehand. It's not just traveling through nights because you went the full 25 miles plus more now.
The horse did all the
Okay.
work.
Yeah, right?
Arafel. Con save.
So
If you only make con saves for the horses, I'll make con saves for the horses.
Let's not.
Let's just forget that we ever talked about that.
I don't know what that would entail or make them worse at, but I don't like the idea of it at all. So
No, this
All right.
is a game where I finally have a horse. I'm not gonna have it, get tired and need to be shot.
Jesus.
All right, Arafel, you take a second level exhaustion. Your speed is now halved. You're dozing off on your horse as you go. Who rolled that 19? That was Ryle. Ryle, give me a D100.
Okay.
17.
Close.
A demon at the crossroads would like to make a deal in exchange for your soul.
If you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold.
I was about to say that.
But if you lose, the devil gets your soul.
Well, no one here's named Johnny, so we don't need to take that bet. I don't know. Airfield might take that bet.
Ryle, give me a D2, please.
It's always Calders.
In this case, I was not checking for you, Calders.
You know, I zoomed out a little further on the map, and I kind of want to go hang out in the Star Metal Hills. I'm bringing Ryle, though.
Star Metal?
So it says.
Where's that?
West of Long Saddle, northwest of Tribor. Would have been the very eastern part of the Lost Mines map.
Wonder if they've got Star Metal. Guess that would be meteors.
You guys have 4 total horses, right? 2 riding, 2 pulling the cart.
But wait,
I
I thought
feel
we had
like
3 riding, and we had gotten a second one to pull the cart.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 5
We
total horses.
started with 1.
yeah, because one person was on the cart and everyone else was on horses, and then we started getting heavy shit, so we bought a second cart horse.
Gotcha.
Once we killed some giants and took their money.
Yes. I should really learn more about the Forgotten Realms. There's such a wide world, and I've basically spent my entire adventuring career between Luskan and Baldur's Gate.
Well, you will have the opportunity here soon.
That sounds ominous.
No, just this campaign, you could go literally anywhere on this map. Sometimes you'll be guided places. Sometimes you just decide, if you decide to say, fuck it, we're going here, you can just say, fuck it, and go there.
That's awesome.
Don't tempt us.
It's too
I
late.
kind of want to go to the Star Metal place too.
That's backtracking. Let's go forward.
I mean, we can go forward that way. It's just the long way.
The Star Metal Hills are about like where we came from.
Yeah, we go all the way around.
Huh.
Let's go to Dead Snows. That sounds fun.
All right. So figure out how you guys are arranged with your horses and whatnot on the road there. The road's probably going to be bigger than that, but
I am underneath the horse.
you guys should have control of the horses and wagons.
But not the columns.
You don't have control of the golems?
Nope.
You had control before.
I didn't have control before.
Oh, you didn't? Oh. Really? I thought I gave you that one.
That's why
Nope.
they never moved.
My character settings. You have. It says you can be edited and controlled by. That's weird. You don't have control of that at all.
Nope. I cannot move it or select it.
Can you just control that one?
Nope. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll just say they follow me.
That's really obnoxious. Control by character settings. I got it set for control by whatever. I'll figure it out later. All right. Everybody give me perception checks, and I believe you're all at disadvantage on that because you're so tired and you're just thinking about the warm bed at the end of this road.
You said advantage, right?
I did not say advantage. However, Ryle, you smell a bit of smoke coming from the south and east.
Okay, I'm going to look in that direction. Do I see anything?
You see a dull glow approaching through the darkness, and a hulking figure approaching. Also, there with a couple of smaller figures hunched around its feet.
Okay, I'm gonna let out a big yawn as I turn around and look, and let out a startled yelp. And I notice the fire giant, or notice the fire. Well, I guess it's a giant thing made of fire, and I'm gonna point it out to everybody else.
I'm going to suggest running the hell away.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. I'm going to kick the horses into high gear if I can.
Okay. You can absolutely do your best to run away there if you like. You're just going to kind of rush up the hill there. The giants are about. The giant is there, has a couple of hellhounds with him. He's heading in your guys' direction now, and he's about 50 feet away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to dash towards the place Odin's Hold. Oh, or where is that?
A Lauren's hold. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. You guys, we can do a dash now. It is dark out, and you're trying to guide horses up it's a path, but it's still a path. In the dark.
Does dark vision help?
It'll help you. It won't help the horses find their footing. So what we will do. Who's guiding? Who's riding? First off, who is guiding the cart?
Ryle.
Yeah.
Or
Ryle?
Airfell.
Ryle.
because Airfield's playing music, I'm sure.
Okay. You know what I'll do for you guys? We will say you guys can run away, and what follows you is not so much the giant, but instead his laughter. He seems very amused by your fear and cowardice.
That's okay.
Too
I'm
tired to
okay
care.
with that. Yep.
All right.
Man, I really wish we'd kept the fire giant skulls and just had them from hanging from our cart, but it's neither here nor there.
All right. You get up
I mean, you could go back and ask that guy for his.
Yeah, I'm gonna not do that right now.
I agree.
All
That
right.
bed sounds nice.
Bed probably does sound nice. It takes another 40 minutes or so, but you're able to get up to the fortified keep of Volostin's Hold. The doors are shut. There is a 15-foot high wall going around it.
Request
Looks
entry.
very similar to Nightstone.
Are the guard towers manned?
There does appear to be someone in the guard tower.
Okay, I'm gonna request entry for the party.
Okay. They shout down that there's been a lot of danger on the road. How do they know that you're not bringing some giants with you?
It's pretty hard to hide a giant, but I will give him my name and tell him that I'm a noble of Waterdeep and have no association with giants.
Okay. Give me a persuasion roll. Disadvantage because you're exhausted, and it's 5 in the morning.
I'm gonna need some serious help from the board.
Bard, do you want to give it a try?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just stretching. I heard a door open. Was that him letting us in?
No, that was not him letting us in. He says that you'll have to wait for the. At this point, he's just telling you have to wait for the morning.
A very interesting set of noises.
Oh, sorry.
So Arafil is going to say we were being chased by a giant. We are tired from the road, we've been traveling for days, and if he doesn't let us in now, his death, this nobleman's death, and will be on his hands.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll.
Disadvantage.
All right. Even with disadvantage, you're fine there. He'll kind of consult with someone else there in the tower, and he'll tell you you can come in, and you'll be escorted to the inn. No mischief or funny stuff, and the gate will creak open, and you'll be able to enter with your horses and wagon. And he will guide you through the town. It is looks like a quite nice town. It's got you pass an obvious market, you pass a smith, there's a caravan supply center. The inn that you approach is called, has a troll on the sign. Its head is lobbed off and it's holding its own head in its hand. You also pass a tavern with the sign where the flagon of ale is like a beer sign, a flagon, engulfed in flames. But you are taken to the inn. The innkeeper, because it's an innkeeper, there's always someone behind the counter, and they are more than happy to take your coin to put you up, charging you a full night's fee, of course.
How much?
However, they have everything up to like the third or fourth tiers for the. What does it cost? This podcast's too far. So everything up to the two gold for the wealthy level. They have a couple of rooms for that, and then they have several comfortable rooms for 8 silver, and down from there.
Arafil will hand over 8 gold and say we'll each take our own room. I think we need the most comfort after such a long journey.
Okay, they're more than happy to take your gold, and they'll set you up in the second floor, a couple of well-apportioned rooms.
All right, when I get to my room, I'm going to have just enough time to take off my armor before I plop down on the bed and go to sleep.
All right.
I'm going to do that. That sounds awesome.
Okay. If anybody else has anything else to do, we should do great. Otherwise, we will go ahead and go through the say when you wake up. Real quick, Ryle, this is the last time I'm going to be nice to you about it. Are you going to cast your spell on the on the constructs? Ryle? Because you usually do it in the mornings and you'd be asleep during your normal time.
I don't have any more spell slots. So I guess no, I can't.
What did you use the spell slots on yesterday?
Spirit Guardians. Oh, that was the day before. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I was just marking them off. I've just been leaving myself at -1 spell slot.
Okay.
And just
Right,
saying I cast it.
because remember, if you're like, this is a weird thing because you normally cast it when you wake up, but it's only 24. If you got to do it every 24 hours, or it's going to lose off. So in a case like this, if you don't say it, you're gonna wake up to them going on a rampage across the end.
Okay, yeah, I will. I forgot about that.
Yeah, on a regular day, if you're going to sleep at night and waking up in the morning, yeah, absolutely don't have to worry about it. If it's a special circumstance, please let me know.
Okay.
Alrighty, you guys wake up around noonish. It is. You're able to go downstairs. You're not sure when checkout time is.
Well, what kind of town are we looking at here?
Yep, looks like a trade town. A little bit nicer than Calling Horns was. A little bit older. You feel. You guys can give me a history check if you like.
Okay, once I am back to my senses, I will wish I had advantage on that roll.
Okay. Verabrar, this isn't anything special. It's a town, but it's kind of like this is kind of like the gateway to the east. All the trade from Silverymood and Sundabar and all the dwarf forts to the north kind of pass through here on their way to the great trade cities on the coast. So it's not like a city, like a major. It's not a major city. There's no industry here, but it's fairly well off due to all the trade. You feel like you can find just about any kind of standard gear here.
Well, then Caldrus will kind of address the group and say, is there any supplies or anything we need to stock up on before we set out, or are we looking to get back on the road and try and make the best amount of time?
Well, how much gold exactly do we have?
We have a bunch.
That's a good question.
At least we have over 1,000 plus gems, silver, and copper.
I've been talking with Immuted. Let's try to sell the gems if there's someone here. That will give us a good price.
Yeah, they're supposed to be 50 gold each.
Okay.
So,
Yep,
Ryan?
you can find that they're going to take. Sorry.
Sorry, you can go ahead and talk about spending stuff. I have something for Ryle in a minute.
Okay.
Well, go ahead and do your thing first. It's easy enough to talk about money.
I was just going to ask Ryle, since we're in town, did you want to use the wand and see if, since there's fire giants mucking about out there, if there's anything of interest that might be nearby? I don't know if each town has a adamantine or other artifact in it, but that thing regenerates charges, right?
Yeah, it does. It should be full. And actually, now that you mention it, that probably would be a good thing. All right, I'm going to cast it and look for adamantine.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a D100 roll. Roll high.
That's not
That is
high.
the opposite of high.
That is the opposite of high. There is no adamantine around.
Okay.
Everybody has 250 gold, added 400 copper, 75 silver. 250 gold, 400 copper, 75 silver.
Done.
And you can find people that'll trade off your gems for you. They're going to take a 2% cut. They're going to undercut you 2%. So
Sure.
if it's 50 gold each for the gems, how many gems do you have?
6.
6. So that's 300 gold. So they're going to take. So you're going to get 6. We'll say they'll sell it to you for 290.
290 divided by 4 to someone else do that.
We'll say 280 because it's easier. Then it's just 70.
Thank you.
Then it's 70 each.
70 gold added to that, so a total of 320 gold.
Okay.
Now, actually, Verabrar, you said you were traveling like with a tent. You're keeping up your noble appearances, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you are going to have to spend some lifestyle costs.
Well, that's my water Dahavian thing makes it so I don't have to pay lifestyle costs. Is supposedly what it's supposed to be. Yeah, Captain style.
Look at you actually getting to use your background.
As long as we're far enough north.
You know, you're pretty far away from Waterdeep right now, my friend.
Well, it says Waterdeep or the north. So as long as we don't go too far south. But I don't know what that line is.
I mean, if we're being like Faerun nerds, everything on this map is air quotes the north.
Right. On the other hand, you are a solid 1,000 feet from 1,000 miles from Waterdeep.
Well, I am going to look for a place to buy splint.
Well, here it's two separate paragraphs. So here, I'll let you just read it.
Okay, I'm sorry, what was that, Tyler?
I'm going to look around and try and find a place that will sell me splint mail.
Okay, you can absolutely find that.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
And I will buy that.
All right, you can find it at the regular going price in the handbook.
Okay. Would I be able to sell my chainmail?
Yes.
For half price?
For half price, yes. It's pretty beat up.
Okay.
I would
good
look.
to go.
I would like to look for any possible magic weaponry.
Okay. You are not going to find any magic weapon. Well, again, give me a D100 roll. Roll me high. Not high enough. Okay.
Okay.
No magic weaponry.
In that case, if I could buy a silvered rapier.
Would you be able to find a silvered rapier? You rolled with the 70. They will. You can find someone who's trading in dwarf goods who will have some silvered rapier. Sure, some kind of like jeweled, fancy rapier.
Excellent. Thank you.
It'll be the regular price of the rapier plus what's the cost?
It's 100, right?
I think it's plus 100 for silvered. Yeah.
Yeah. Costs 100 gold to silver a weapon.
Okay. So yeah, you will be able to get that for extra 100 gold.
Awesome.
I haven't put it to paper yet. I'm still thinking it out. I'm going to change. I think I'm going to start homebrewing a little bit of kind of how to get +1, +2 weapons that aren't magical kind of inserted in the game. That's the sort of thing I'm thinking about. It's kind of like
Mastercraft.
like a masterwork sort of thing. So I'm working on that in my head, and I'll put it in paper and put that in the game somewhere along the line.
Sounds good to me.
Because that way, also, if you guys have a +1 just masterwork sword and you attack a black jelly, you don't have a sword anymore. And that sort of thing amuses me. Anyways, who was it, by the way, giving the single word descriptions of things on the map?
Galdris.
All right.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. I find it very amusing. You're breaking things down to one single word, but that's fine. It just amuses me.
I didn't want it to like cover anything on the map.
Yeah, makes sense. I do kind of wish I could have you guys drawing your own map, but I'm not sure how to do that.
Interesting. West March's style.
Yep.
My only problem with that is that my character would be a much better map drawer than I am in reality, and I would not be able to do something representative of the skills he should have.
Or at the very least, I might have to look for like a player's map where the map doesn't have the names on it, so you guys don't have. But anyways, it's a little after midday. You guys have done some shopping. It's probably about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So you guys have any more shopping you want to do? If you want to stay at the inn, if you want to go to the tavern.
Anywhere we think they might sell potions, or is that not this type of town?
Well, on counters. You think there's a couple of apothecaries around. You think you probably find some very basic healing potions or that sort of thing. What are you looking for?
Healing potion or any other potions that might be of use.
All right.
Specifically healing potions, but I'd keep my eye out for anything else. You know,
Okay.
our usual. We're looking for healing potions, but then you like throw 1 or 2 random potions in there that we're like, maybe.
All right, let's take a look here. This is a big enough trading town. Let's see if they have anything interesting. I'll basically just roll on one of the lower end.
I just got up from my chair for something, and I don't remember what I got up for. Jesus Christ.
Roll me a D100 real quick, and if it's something that's one use, I will allow it to be available in there. But yes, they do have...
Make it a potion of shrinks you 1 inch.
Where?
All right, there are 3 regular healing potions available, as well as 82. So you're over there buying, you're asking if there's anything else interesting, and he'll kind of look around and say, I don't suppose you have a lady that whose eye you're trying to catch.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be extremely insulted. Oh, I'm gonna scoff at him and laugh and say, "Do I look like I need help with ladies?" And like, I'm gonna brush my hair. Well, my hair is gonna flow back, and my teeth are gonna sparkle at him.
Okay. He shrugs and says, "Very well. You asked if I had any interesting. I bought something very interesting off a nice elf out of the high forest recently. But if you're not interested, you're not interested."
Well, what is it? Perhaps one of my companions may be interested in it.
He pulls out a little. It's a little like necklace with a heart pendant in it, and he says the pendant contains a potion, and if you drink the potion for the next 10 minutes, I'm sorry, hold on, let me read this again.
I'm definitely gonna buy it.
If you pour this into someone's drink, they see you, and they see the next person they see within the next 10 minutes, they'll be charmed by it for 1 hour.
It's Rufinol, is what you're saying.
Basically, if it's a species, if it's a species and a gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love. So basically, it's a love potion. But at the very least, it's charm. It's definitely charm, possibly a love potion. But remember, it's the first thing they see after the
After
they drink. Well, within 10 minutes after they drink.
How much is it? I'll ask him how much it is.
Let's see here. That's another uncommon item. Uncommon items, I believe, are 1 to 500, correct? Yes. So he's going to say the health potions are 100 gold each. He'll sell that for 250.
They're normal healing potions.
Normal healing potions. 2d4 plus 2.
I will say wait, 250, 450, 4.
Be 550.
Total. Be 550 total. Yeah, no. I'll say I'll take 2 healing potions and the Wait, they're 100, and this thing's 250 or 350? I'm sorry.
250.
250. I'll take 2 healing potions and the love potion for 375. I can't do any better than that.
Give me a persuasion roll.
16.
All right. Let's see here. You said 375. What would the total cost of that be? 250, 350, 450. He says 400.
I'm gonna turn around and walk away. I'm gonna walk out.
385.
I'm still walking.
Fine. 375.
I'll turn around and say 350 now. I'll take it. 375.
All right. Very good. So you get the 2 healing potions, and you get the Filator of Love.
Pleasure doing business with you. I got swindled, but still. That healing potion. I mean, that love potion's gonna come in hand.
If you
Very
say
well could.
If I say so. I'm not gonna
All right.
use it on for a sexual encounter because I charge for those. I don't pay for those.
Yeah, we've all seen you.
No, actually, it was only you. Oh, that's what I was trying to get, my mouse. What a dope.
All right. So it's about 4 or 5 o'clock now. Sun's still high, but it's going to get dark in a few hours.
We should rest for the night again. Phil will suggest that we rest for the night, and he'll try to play the tavern. Unless we want to head out and make haste, which is also fine.
I have no qualms staying in town for a little bit and setting out on a fresh morning. That way we have to make as few camps along the road as possible.
We've been on the road for several weeks. I like another stay in the tavern.
All right. So do you guys just go back to the inn, or do you head to the? Does anybody go to the tavern first?
Well, I'm at the inn.
We'll go to the tavern and try to talk to the owner and make an arrangement to play.
Okay. He's more than happy to have a bard come through and play, and there's a stage you can go and set up on, and again, he'll just ask for. He's not going to pay you, but you're welcome to go up there. It'll be extra business. When you walk in, you realize why the sign is what it is, because the only light in the room comes from about up in the ceiling, about 15 feet above the ground. There is a floating, spinning flagon that radiates bright light.
Like a disco ball?
Almost
Like
kind of,
dis-
yeah.
Like a disco ball flagon?
Wait, are we staying another night if Arafil's playing? Is that
Yeah.
the plan?
Yep.
Uh,
Why? You don't want to stay?
Curious?
What was
We
the
don't
name of
have-
this inn again?
What's that?
What was the name of this inn again?
We haven't gotten the name of it yet, but the sign is a burning flagon.
Throughout the time when folks are shopping in town, and once we head to places like the Burning Flagon, Caldress is going to keep kind of an eye out for bounty boards or an adventuring guild, any of those sorts of things, just because that's the sort of person he is.
Okay. Yep, you do see there is a bounty board in the tavern, and there's several small things on there. Nothing that really catches your eye, except for another notice about the from about the Weevil, the halfling rogue who has been terrorizing the north for the past few months. Again, on him there is a.
Did we hear about this before?
Yeah, I do remember this.
Was it in? Help me remember.
I don't
Yartar?
remember where, but I do remember.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking it up. Give me a moment.
Okay.
I may have been drunk that night.
I remember it too, but I don't remember where I remember it.
Can you change us back to the overland map?
I thought I did. I apologize. 1 second. Yeah, the Weevil. It's a. I'm sorry, it's not a halfling. It's a dwarf named Warvel the Weevil Forkbeard. He's been raiding caravans across the north. Most recently, he was reported kind of further west around on the road between Luskin and Mirabar, but nobody's seen him in several months.
I will make a mental note of that. My character will also make a mental note of the connection. Wherever we saw it before, I'll double check my notes and stuff.
I believe you heard of him. You saw the same. You heard somebody talking about it in Calling Horns.
Okay.
Because the thing is that the wanted poster clearly states that See, I read this thing. It's not really a big part of anything, but I like just the world building of it. But it's not very well placed. I believe it's a $5,000 bounty. 5,000 gold.
I vote we kill that guy.
Yes.
Seconded.
5,000 gold bounty on the Weevil's head.
We should see if we can learn any more about him. His whereabouts, where he's attacked and when, and the like.
Does the wanted poster have any actual information, or is it mostly just say he's attacking caravans, and then the part you mentioned about being near Mirabar?
Yeah, that's most recently, for raiding caravans and disrupting trade. Most recently seen on the road between Luskin and Mirabar, the Blackford Road. And it's been kind of circulated. It's got like a Lord's Alliance stamp on it. Clearly, nobody's happy with this person.
That's okay.
Well, if we ever come across him.
I don't know if we've actually met a dwarf this campaign, have we?
Yeah.
Got a few.
Yeah.
We controlled a dwarf for a fight.
Well, I meant
The blacksmith and
Yeah. I remember the
Triboy.
NPC quest giver dwarf, but I mean we haven't bumped into just a tavern goer or something.
Well, you did. There was the not a tavern goer, but the caravan guard that you ignored was a dwarf, the caravan driver.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
By the way, he was totally eaten by trolls.
Nice.
awesome.
But yeah, that's that. You're able to. Is there anything else you guys wish to investigate? The map, the thing does have a nice drawing of him. He is a dwarf with a forked beard. He seems to live up to his name. A striking blonde-haired dwarf, it appears.
Veribar is going to take the wanted poster with him, Straight Old West style.
If you weren't,
Okay.
I was.
And after Arafil plays in the tavern, if there's anybody around, he'll try to strike up some conversation about the dwarf, if anybody's seen him or heard about him.
Okay. Very good. First thing, give me a performance roll for the playing.
Yo.
It's pretty full. There's a couple caravans in town. There's plenty of people around for you. That's pretty good. So let's see here. All right, you get so it's not as busy as I thought it was. You get 3 gold and 80 silver. Actually, that's not. Hold on, I'm gonna give you another D20 of gold. That's better. So you get a total of 15 gold, 80 silver.
I was gonna
Various
say that didn't even pay for rooms, but that's
Yeah.
good. Awesome.
Yeah, that's fine. So you get the you're able to most of the folks in here are kind of roughneck sorts, caravanners or whatnot, just passing through for the evening.
After having a better night's rest, Arafil is going to ask his companions if they're okay downgrading to a more reasonably priced room. Unless they want.
Bearbar will pay for his own room. Does not.
Well,
care.
the first time you didn't, Arafil paid, but
Yeah.
but that's fine. Then
But I
Arafil,
will keep my room and just pay for it.
okay. He'll say that he picked up some potions that may be of use to us, and he can't afford to pay for everyone's room again. So you can either downgrade or you can pay for your own room, 2 gold each.
I'm quite all right with the downgrade. I appreciate the nicety of the full room on the first night in town.
What's the second level? Like 50 gold, 50 silver or something? I'll look
Second
it
level.
up.
Second level of what?
Rooms to rent.
8 silver. 2
Oh,
gold,
8
8 silver.
8 silver. Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
paying 8 silver.
80 silver would be 8 gold. All right. So if you could make... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Arafil will go up to, the first group of travelers he sees, probably somebody who might be a bit, look like they've actually been on the road, and try to strike up a conversation with them and just casually mention the rogue.
Okay. So, yep, the rogue is... give me a some sort of charisma roll. I don't care which one. However you like to try and make a conversation.
Can I use my +10 persuasion then?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's more than happy to have a conversation with you about the Weevil. It's like, oh, everybody travels the roads, knows the Weevil. I've never encountered myself. Supposedly him and his gang of ruffians break down all... came down out of Citadel Feldbar about 3 years ago. First he went east through the mountains around Dead Snows, but he worked his way west where more of the trade was. All the various lords are quite angry with him. He doesn't tend to be too violent from what I hear, as long as you don't give him reason to be. But he takes all your shit and you don't get it back. That makes the rich people very angry.
And where does word have it that he hangs his hat?
He kind of gets down and whispers like, last I heard, everybody's looking for him around Luskin, but I heard he was up in 10 Towns.
Remind me where 10 Towns is.
The cold north.
Yeah, give me a history or survival check.
I lost my fucking.
Okay.
Pretty good roll.
Cold north. Up north of Luskin. It's a very it's known to be like kind of like the last bastion of civilization before you get to the barbaric north.
Well, gosh, we stay here for the night, or should we continue on?
Definitely stay here for the
We
night.
already got rooms, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm coughing. Stay here for the night. Set out bright and early in the morning.
All right, sounds good to me. During the night, I'm going to read some of my familiar.
All right.
Why? What happened to him?
It valiantly took a hit from a giant. It was a hero.
Are you gonna keep track of how many times you have to summon him again?
Yep. It's number 2.
All right. Very good. So, yep, you guys are good, and the morning comes, and you're able to head out with the morning light.
All right, let's journey to Everlund.
All right. Everlund, I believe, is only 2 days, maybe even just 1 day. Shit.
What, maybe 30, 40 miles?
Yeah, about 30 miles. So, you could get there if you go at a faster pace. You can definitely get there today, but you're going to be disadvantaged on any just checks to see if you see anything.
Nope.
Yeah, not doing that.
Okay, very good. That'll take you 2 days to get there. Well, a day and a half. So yeah, you guys can set on out in the morning. I forget whose turn it is. Therefore, it is Arafel's turn to give me a D20 roll. All right. Day goes uneventfully as you pass northward, leaving the moors behind and passing into the woods. To the north, you see signs of not civilization, but people working in the woods. You see some stumps. You see, the woods look newer, younger, fresher, as though people have tended them. To the south, the forest seems gnarled and ancient and old. Fairbar, give me a D20 roll, please.
Okay.
Okay. Again, your day goes uneventfully. You continue turning north. The road starts arcing to the east a little bit, and in the distance you can hear a river rushing. And night starts to fall. What do you guys wish to do?
We'll set up camp a little bit off the road.
All right. You guys set up camp and go through your nightly rituals. All right. And you guys have an uneventful evening, waking up as Dawn caresses you with her rosy fingers. And you can continue onwards. As you cross the river, Caldris, give me a d20. All right. You're able to cross the river. It's a bridge. This is not a well-paved road, but it is it's well-traveled enough that there is a small bridge you can cross and head up into Everlund.
Okay, first thing I can do when we get there is I'm gonna cast look at object for adamantine. Do we find anything?
Okay. You do detect some adamantine in a tower. Sorry, give me a moment here.
Tower? I hardly know her.
That didn't even make any sense. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. 7. So in the center of town, on the north, against the north wall, there is a tower, and you detect some adamantine coming from the tower.
Okay, I'm going to tell everybody that I don't think there's any of these big constructs here. I didn't sense that, but it looks like there's some kind of adamantine in the tower over there. What does the tower look like? Or are we there, or?
I mean, you're kind of across the way. I'll give you a quick description of the town. It's right on the banks of the river, as you can see. It's a very big and bustling city. It's not a shade on Waterdeep, but it's the biggest city you've seen. It's probably a little bit bigger than Triboar, than Yartar, even definitely bigger than Triboar. Everything looks very clean. It's very well maintained. The walls are thick and heavy. The roofs are mostly tile, not thatch. There's colorful banners pitching in the air. Everybody give me a history check.
Man, I thought I was doing good, and you guys just had to put me back in my place.
All right. So y'all did pretty good there. So you all remember about several years ago, probably about 10, 15 years ago, there was a big orc horde that came down from the north, and it attacked the dwarven city, the dwarven stronghold of Sundabar. The Lord's Alliance failed to come to its aid in time, and in the city was destroyed. In protest and in defense of its trade partner, Everlund actually left the Lord's Alliance. So while it used to be a strong member of the Defense League, its failure to defend caused it to go strike out on its own. So you'll all be aware of that.
Which city fell? Still there?
I mean, somehow Sundabar is the city that was destroyed. Veribar, with that history check, you'll also know that the leading family of the city is the Zoar family, Zoar. They were one of the top families of Waterdeep. However, about 100 years ago, they weren't so much driven out as much as they kind of left on the wings of some sort of scandal. But you don't know the exact details of it.
Well, Verbar, you might want to hide out a little bit. I'm not so sure that this is, or you would be that welcome here. At least you might want to
Either that
show
or they
off.
want to go back to Waterdeep and so they like suck my dick. So there's that choice too.
Don't be such a pessimist, man. But in a big city like this, I am going to check the market to see if I can find a magical rapier of any sort. And if not there, then I'm going to use my knowledge of Thieves' Cant to see if I can find one not in a market.
Okay. Very good. What else do you guys have to do here today?
Once we get into town proper and everyone kind of starts, like, we're not traveling anymore, Calders will track down a guard or somebody he assumes to be, like, from the town and asked about Danavar's house.
Okay. Yep. He tells you he's more than familiar with Danavar's house. That is a... By the way, as you walk into town, you really see it. You can see the tower. It's not so much a tower, much as like a separate keep inside the building, inside the town. It's made of black stone. So it's four narrow cylindrical towers joined together, surrounded by a dry moat.
This guy?
This guy.
Oh.
Yep. So yeah, he definitely knows Danavar House. It is a it's famous in this part of the world as having some of like the best food around. It's very high class. So it used to be a mansion once upon a time. It is now a inn, outside kind of ramshackle, kind of like been added on too many times, but when you just walk inside, very well portioned, with wonderful smells coming up.
Does anyone want to come with, or should Calders kind of wander off and do that thing by himself?
No,
with you.
Just making
and
sure.
where is Burr?
Danathar's house is 13, and I guys can't see. It is right here. Let's do this way.
Neat.
All right.
All right. Well, once the appropriate time has come, Calders will set out to Danavar's house. Is it Danavar or Danathar?
Var with a V.
Okay.
All right. Do y'all head in together, or do you head over separately?
I have no qualms with waiting until folks can come with.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else I really want to do, so I'd probably go with them.
Okay. I know, Verabrar, you were talking about trying to go shopping. Do you want to go do that first or after you go to the inn?
I mean, go to the inn to like drop off my horse and like get it situated and stuff. So I'm not like dragging a horse through the market.
Okay. Very good. So you guys head over to the inn. You're able to get put the horse and wagon away, and you go in. As you walk in, like I said, it's just as I described, very well proportioned, comfortable seats, some booths, some tables, bar, and a one-eyed half-orc tending the bar.
A one-eyed what? Sorry.
Half-orc.
I feel like I could have so much fun with this, but I don't want to.
Hang on, I'm reading through old notes. I will.
I'm gonna go up to.
Yeah,
No, you go ahead.
I finally found the line in my notes I was looking for. I'm gonna approach the bar and the half orc.
Okay. He'll nod at you and say, "Welcome, stranger. I don't think I've ever seen you come through my room, and I remember everyone that comes through here. My name is Dral Thalev. This is my inn. What can I get you?"
No, I don't believe we've been quite this far east yet, but that's quite the memory you have to have. Fresh in off the road, so I'll just take an ale or whatever you have ready to go.
He'll nod and he'll reach underneath the counter and kind of pour a beer into a flagon, and like some. We have all sorts of various ales and wines. If you think of something special, let me know. But nothing we carry here is subpar.
Well, once I can actually taste again from so long on the road, I'll try something a little more flavorful. But for now, I just want to drink something besides my water skin.
He nods and says, "Well, if you have anything else, please let me know."
Well, there is one thing. And,
Okay.
I'll kind of fiddle around in a pocket real quick and say, like I said, we're coming from the west. We, spent a little bit of time in Tribor on the way, and at this point I'll find the platinum badge and kind of, show it, the crest of Tribor. And say that a good friend of yours asked that we seek you out on our journey east.
He'll take the badge and say, Duratha. I haven't seen her in several years. How's she doing?
Recovering from a giant attack, actually.
When you say that, he'll kind of look at you and say, the giants. You're looking for that sort of information. I understand. And he'll hand you back the token, and he'll say, "I have information for you, but while I go and gather it, give me just a moment." And he'll take out a bottle of wine and unstopper it, and pour a glass in there, and he'll hand it over to you and say, "This is the best wine in Everland. You have a glass of that, and I will be right back." And he'll go off to the back room.
Okay. I shoot a glance over to Ryle.
So, seems he knows something?
More than just what you should drink fresh off the road.
Yeah, maybe he can...
I was going to say, let's not forget to ask about Harshnag.
All right. Do you drink the wine?
Not yet. He just poured me a beer, and I am sipping on that.
Okay.
I mean, if he's gone long enough, then...
He's gone for a couple minutes.
Okay. Can I make an insight just to tell if there's any, winks or nods or tells, or do I feel like I'm trying to be poisoned here?
Okay, sure. Give me an insight check. He seems very interested in you.
Giggity.
Yep. he also definitely knew Doratha, and you don't think he means you any harm.
Okay, then like I said, if he's not back in the reasonable amount of time that a thirsty road traveler would down a flagon of ale, I will, put the empty cup down and then start on the wine, because Caldrus can in fact enjoy the finer things in life.
All right, very good. He'd be gone for 7 minutes, so if it's longer than that, you can definitely take a drink. As soon as you take a drink, as soon as you see him raise the wine glass to his lips, he immediately seemingly winks out of existence. And you hear loud laughter coming from the back room, and the half-orc comes out kind of like clutching his sides and giggling to himself. Caldrus, you wake up in a parlor, kind of austere looking, but it's got you're kind of in a comfortable divan, and there are about a dozen cats kind of roaming around, except they're not really cats because some of them are like flying, chasing each other around the ceiling.
Do I recognize the animal?
Give me a nature check. You've heard of Tresserim before. You haven't seen one before, but you've heard of them.
Okay. Do I suddenly go from sitting on a bar stool to sitting on a chair here, or do I awake like I was unconscious on the floor and I wake up, or?
Nope, you just kind of poof, you're there.
Oh.
So the rest of you, I don't think he introduced you to the half-orc. So you see this half-orc come out from the back, kind of laughing to himself as he puts his cups away.
Well, Ryle was sitting right next to me at the bar when I had this conversation. I don't know about the other two, but Ryle and I were side by side. I talked to the orc. Orc walked away. Ryle and I talked in character, and then I apparently poofed.
Okay. So Ryle, as he walks over and he starts putting the glass away, he looks over. He's like, "I always love doing that to people. Your friend's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm a member of the Harpers with Doratha. I just sent him over to see to Moonbeam Tower. He's going to go talk to Master Valharo. You can join him if you like."
Do I have to do whatever it is you just did to him?
It doesn't hurt. It's just a teleportation to a special room where that way you don't have to go through the whole, knocking on the door and convincing people that you're not insane and you're not one of the Zentarum, and it's just kind of it's just a get out of jail free card basically.
Well, against my better judgment, sure, I'll do it.
All right. Do you wave over your friends to join you?
Well, are they with us?
I thought they were in the inn with you.
We're in the inn. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him to let the rest of our the rest of our group come to it too.
Erebor is very sketched out by this.
Okay, you can give me an insight check if you like. Yeah. He doesn't seem to be trying to kill you. He seems very amused by himself because you don't sense any. You don't sense any danger or anything with him. He just seems to have this seems to be his way of amusing himself.
I think Erebor is going to go on a no portals from strangers stance on this one.
That is a good stance to have.
Usually, yeah, but I figure, I'll just be over there with Caldrus wherever he went. So we won't be alone.
Erebor will wish you all the luck in the world, but will not be teleporting by unknown means.
Okay. Very good. And how about Arafel?
I don't know.
You find
I
it
could have
funny.
had a lot of I could have had a lot of fun with this and not told you guys what happened to Caldrus.
That's true. They could be having a tavern fight right now while I explore
could
the tower.
They could.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, no. If he hadn't mentioned that our friend was safe and what he had done, there was like definitely going to be some like death threats following up. That was like where my first like thought went, and then he was like, "Oh no, he's fine." I was like, "Okay."
All right. So he pours a drink for Ryle. Ryle, you take a drink of the wine, and you appear on the low sofa next to Caldris.
I'm actually surprised he wasn't lying.
Ryle, where
Caldris has
are we?
We are in some tower. I believe you said the Moon Tower. It has something to do with your Harper agent buddies.
I feel like if he was going to teleport me across town, he could have at least told me. But
You'd think so.
look, they have cats.
I feel like I've seen one of these somewhere before.
What,
in a past
like,
life.
in a past life? Well, I guess we better find whoever we're supposed to talk to here, and I will get up
Okay,
from
as
the
you
low couch and...
Okay. As you say that and stand up, a door opens, and a robed figure with long gray hair walks in, and it'll just kind of start and say, "Oh, it's you. Who are you?"
We're here on behalf of Duratha, and we have some information that we'd like to give, and we were hoping to get some information. And I will either give the appropriate hand sign or flash my Harper badge.
Okay. Yep. You show him the badge. You show him Ratha's badge, and he's like, "Oh, wonderful. It's always good to see another brother Harper." He'll shake your hand warmly. He looks over at the cleric and is like, "Is he trustworthy?"
Trust him with my life. And it came to it a time or two, I believe.
Wonderful. It's always good to find a life mate. We don't judge here in the Harpers. So tell me, how can I help you?
Not that kind of life, mate.
Hetero life partners.
I'm of course. He's stroking his beard, by the way, long beard.
Hey, I don't judge. I'm sure you've probably heard from other agents, but there's a great many things going on in the world these days. Particularly, there seems to be some disturbance with the Ordening, and we have encountered several giant attacks in the last several weeks of travel, and have several objectives that we've set out to attempt to accomplish.
Says, the Ordening. Something's wrong with the Ordening. Well, that explains the giant incursions. I had not heard that. Who told you that?
Oh God, let me scroll up and find his name so I don't mispronounce it.
Yeah, we met another giant. He was a little out there, but he was a wizard. Or at least seemed to be.
Zephyros. Zephyros. I've met Zephyros.
That's the one.
He's a
Yeah,
strange. He's a strange sort. Very odd.
He's certainly an odd sort. We encountered him outside of Nightstone. Nightstone had been brutally attacked by cloud giants, and he met with us and told us about the Ordening, and we've been set out on, like I said, several tasks. We need to find a giant named Harshnag, but we've also been attacked by giants several times along the trail, as we said. I feel that there are bands of giants roving the countryside in search of things.
He says, Harshnag. I know Harshnag. He's passed through here a time or two. He's not one of our members, but he's companions with some over time. As far as giants, what sort of giant have you encountered?
Just about every sort at this point, I believe. We've been attacked by fire giants, hill giants. Nightstone was attacked by cloud giants. And then remind me, during the giant Tribor attack, were those hill giants or?
Those were fire giants.
Okay, so.
It's been mostly fire giants and one hill giant.
Okay. He says cloud giants are, besides Zephyros, cloud giants are very aloof. I don't know. And they're obviously their castles move. I don't know where you would find some of them. Hill giants are so stupid they're barely able to put a sentence together. I don't spend much time with them. Fire giants are interesting. I know that Duke Zalto has taken command of a ancient forge in the mountains to the north. He was attempting to kind of put down roots for his clan. So I don't know. He came. I know they put an order in here, and several wagons went up several years ago. I don't know what is going on with the fire giants, but you may want to check with him. I do warn you though that if the ordning is broken, if the giants are jockeying for position, and he shakes his head and momentarily and says, "The gods always make things complicated." There are many fire giants there, a whole clan of them, and it would, if they are aggressive, it would be very, very dangerous.
Well, we've met about a half dozen in the past week or so alone. A pair of them attacked Tribor. Another one attacked us on the road, and then as recent as last night, wait, it wasn't last night, it was 2 days ago, right? Because it was at the crossroads.
Yeah.
And 2 days ago, on the road, insert that city name here, starts with a O. 2 days ago on the road, at the fork in the road, we were set upon by another and managed to outrun it.
He says that does sound disturbing. It's an interesting conundrum. I would recommend if you were told to seek out Harshnag, I would seek out Harshnag. But at least you now know where to find these fire giants if you decide to search them out. To that point, I believe I have a way I can help you with this. Please follow me. And he'll guide you out the door. A couple of cats will walk around your feet as he leads you up the stairs. Other two of you, you're going to sit in the bar. The half-orc is still chuckling to himself, very amused. He offers you whatever you like.
Verabrar will have a beer and then leave to go do his shopping.
Okay. Beer is good. It's beer.
Arafil will follow Verabrar out to do the shopping.
All right. Very good. It's called Iron Slag, I believe. I'm just checking on that. Yes. Okay. You can definitely find plenty of shops and that sort of thing here with low-level magic items. You're looking for a rapier, you said?
Muted?
Verabrar?
Met?
Fuck. Yes. I was muted, sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, I keep finding that cool chart on my. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. Hold on. There's a great little generator I have for like low-level magic items, and I really, really like it. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Cause I usually see it at work, but I can't. Like, don't log into my Reddit at work because it would not be work appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh, you subscribe to those Reddits.
Yeah, so ideally a rapier, but any finesse weapon.
Alright.
Or even a bow, just if there's awesome magic weapons. But a rapier would be the number one choice.
What if God was one of us?
Just a slob, like one of us.
Trying to find his way home.
I don't remember the next line, but with no one to call on the phone except for the Pope, maybe in Rome.
Damn, throwing down the bard skills.
Okay. There are a couple of weapons around. There is a hammer, and there is a. We'll go and say it's a rapier for you.
Excellent.
Actually, what kind of weapon do you use? Is your own shop in there, Verabrar? Not Verabrar, Arafel. Arafel.
I use a crossbow.
Just crossbow. Okay.
Are there any silver bolts?
Yeah, you can definitely find silver bolts if you like.
All right. Yep. How much? Should I just look that up?
It's 100 gold for 10, is what the book suggests.
Oh.
Thank you, Matt. As far as you go, Matt, for the weapons, the rapier.
Yes.
It's a plus. It tells you this. It's being sold by. These are both being sold by some weird kind of crazy cleric. The rapier is a +1 weapon when attacking demons and devils. But it'll also give you advantage on investigation checks to see through illusions. You get advantage on insight checks to check if someone is lying, and disadvantage on all deception checks. So it'll help you see the truth. It'll make it more difficult for you to deceive someone. And if you're attacking a demon or devil, you have a +1.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I would ask what he would want for that weapon.
He'll tell you 250.
I will counteroffer with 200.
Okay. Give me a persuasion roll.
God damn it.
Well, you rolled a 5. However, he rolled a 1. So he will counteroffer with 225.
I will accept his 225.
Okay. He'll also tell you that if you know anyone else that is interested, would be interested in such a thing, he does have a hammer as well.
Okay.
Actually, that was a thumb.
Just pretend you know this in character, because I'm going to mention it to your character next time I see him.
Okay.
He tells you this is he was used for a old friend of mine. It was given to him by a giant to fight some dragons. Dragons and he's just rambling about how dragons and giants hate each other generally, and they're all about an ancient war that doesn't concern humans most of the time, but we happened across someone who could help. It is a warhammer. It will give you +1 when attacking a dragon, and it'll help you survive if a dragon drops you from a height. You can reduce your fall damage by 1d6 with your reaction if you're falling.
Okay, technically I don't think I've got enough money. I don't have enough money. Fortunately. I had to buy that the splint mail. So I'll have to pass.
Okay. Very good. So that takes up your guys' time. Is there anything else you wish to shop for while you're in the market?
That's pretty much most of my money, except for what I want to keep for like survival's sake. So I'm done.
All right. Arafel, is there anything you're looking for?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. So back over to you nerds.
Okay.
He's leading up several flights of stairs. This is the tallest building in the town. When you get to the top, there is a well-kept room. There is a mirror shaped like a crescent moon facing outward from the top of this tower. And there is a teleportation circle etched into the ground. And he will tell you that, well, he'll kind of lean over and be like, "Are you sure he's okay?"
I assure you, he's okay.
All right. The Harpers often find it useful to get in and out of places, very low key. And to do so, we have set up a bit of a teleportation network throughout all the cities of the north. So it's not every city, but many of the big cities. You can travel from any of these cities to any of the other cities. It will take you to. Do I have a handout for this? Can you guys see that or no?
Nope.
All right, let's try this then. Oh, okay, that works. Yeah, never mind. There we go.
You can shoot it to me after as well. Oh, there he goes.
Nope. There we go. So it tells you this. These are the cities that are connected. The 6 largest cities of the 6 most powerful cities of the north. There are wizards stationed at each one to guide you to where you want to go. Please do not tell the various city authorities that they are there, because they would not like the fact that there are teleportation circles inside their defenses. It would make them quite angry. As he's explaining this to you, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to assure you that I am no newcomer to the secrecy that our organization often comes with.
He nods and says, "Wonderful, wonderful." He's also digging through a kind of a chest at the moment. As he is like, there it is. He pulls up a small metal coffer. Very well made. It actually looks. You think that this is the adamantine that you may have discovered with that.
I should have
with
glanced
that
at
rod.
Ryle.
He's like, Doratha sent to me this once upon a time for my birthday. I obviously don't get in the world much very often, so anymore. I think this might be good for you. And he'll open it up, and inside are some scrolls, and he'll pull out the scrolls and say, "You do have a spellcaster among you who can use scrolls?"
Well, what kind of scrolls are they?
He says, "Well, there is a dispel magic." Rolling on one, on rolls the next one. It's like, this is a fly, magic weapon, water breathing, a scroll of sending, and tongues.
Did you write that down?
No, I did not. Well, the only one I'm not sure that I can. Well, actually, let me check and see if Ascending is on any spell list. Oh, Sending. Oh, yeah. Yes, I believe we do have someone who's capable of casting most of those.
Wonderful. He'll take out the scrolls and he'll put them in little wooden scroll tubes and put his adamantine thing back in his chest, and says, "You may use these on your quest." Then he tells you that he has not seen a Harshnag for several years, but he knows he's kind of based out of Waterdeep, so you may want to start your investigations there for him. He does not know exactly where he is.
Well, we don't mind poking around the city a little bit. If nothing else, we might uncover some other things as we start flipping stones.
That's very true. Everything goes through Waterdeep at some point or another. Please, if I take advantage of our hospitality here at the tower whenever you're in town, you're more than welcome to rest here.
Well, we certainly appreciate the hospitality. We have a few other errands to see to in town, and then we might be heading a little bit east, but we may end up back this way, especially to head to Waterdeep and see this through to the end.
He's like, I remember being a young gung-ho adventurer. It was always running around and running towards things or running from things and running up things. There was lots of running.
Yeah, it's certainly starting to wear on my knees.
He laughs at you and pats you on your back and guides you. He picks up one of the cats and puts it on his shoulder and scratches it as he walks down the stairs.
But,
he was friendly.
Yeah, I feel like this turned out way better than I was expecting. I was expecting to get to Everlund, and when we spoke with the half-orc, simply be given a new fetch quest, but certainly the horses and wagon become a bit of a hindrance in this respect, but being able to instantly get back to Waterdeep will certainly come in handy.
Oh, definitely.
You guys have access to that handout now, so you have to turn to it to remember where you can go to.
Sure.
As you walk down, sorry, good.
As a question of how it works, like, is there any material components, or like, do I leave a tip in the jar, or do I literally just step on the portal, go Waterdeep, and I appear there?
There are wizards stationed at each of the portals that will transport you. If you wish to give them something, it is up to you. It is not required. But they are, everywhere has at least an apprentice wizard who is in charge of transporting people.
Copy that. If two people step on the pad, do we have to worry about the fly?
He's say like worry about the fly. Flies don't have to teleport; they can fly.
Kind of hold up the fly scroll and say, "So can we," and we'll get out of there.
All right. As you leave, there's a armored woman kind of sitting behind a desk, and she's going to start at you and say, "Halt! Who are you? How did you get in our our tower until she sees the wizard with you. Is like, and she'll kind of sigh and say, "Will you please stop inviting guests in without passing them through security first, Valhalla?" And he'll introduce the woman as
Calders is gonna kind of shrug and say, "Sorry, I had too much to drink."
she'll roll her eyes and start cursing half-orcs under her breath as the wizard will introduce her as the captain of the guard.
Is that your new band name? Devania Yalrenis?
Yep.
Cool. Is there anything you want to do, Ryle, or do we just head back and meet the other two?
I'll look at Calders and say, well, I was really just coming to make sure that the half-orc wasn't lying to us.
Well, let's head back, and I'm sure he'll have a laugh at our expense, but let's rendezvous with the other two at least.
Yeah, he was laughing. He might have already had that laugh, but yeah, let's go see if we can find the others.
All right. You guys can go back to the inn, and the others come back to the inn at some point as well. You get to see Caldus' new rapier, and you can celebrate. In the evening, the half-orc does have a laugh at your behalf. He will also give you rooms for free for the night for being such good sports. And you can go about your evening. We're going to end it for the night. It's getting kind of late. I don't think you guys are playing a little bit longer. Also, for getting to Everlund and not dying and not attacking the innkeeper, you will all get to level up for hitting a plot point.
Nice.
Should I multi-class?
If you want to, now's a good time once you got level 5 in one class.
Yeah.
Well, I got my double attack now, but I have to wonder about that sexy Sorcerer build.
Well, those auras are pretty good.
Yeah,
I guess Orchid's pretty good.
I might go to level 7 and then dip sort.
Well, if you go to 7, you'll miss out on the API at 8.
Well, I meant at least 7.
ASI.
I like the API. That was nice. The only reason that I haven't dipped so far is I honestly, like, as much as I want to play as Sorcerer, I don't really see how I can tie that into Caldris. And I mean, sure, Sorcerer's the one class where you can just bullshit and be like, I woke up one day and had magic powers because a hill giant hit me in the head too many times with a freaking rock. But I don't know.
Well, you could be a stone sorcerer.
That is true.
It does revolve around getting hit with rocks.
Oh, it's not 7, it's 6. Aura of Protection, level 6.
I get my additional magic secrets, and I am very happy.
Any creature within 10 feet of me, when it must make a saving throw, that gains a bonus on the saving throw equal to Charisma modifier.
Well, guys, I'm about to pass out. I will level up probably tomorrow, but I will catch y'all later.
Have a good
Hey,
night.
man. Have a good one.
Casual reminder, I fly out of town Sunday. Won't be back to next weekend.
Safe travels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be safe.
So I guess we'll be skipping next week then, and we'll pick it up again the week after.
All right.
Oh, no. I'm not here in 2 weeks. Never mind. 3 weeks. Never mind. Sorry.
And 3. So we're good. So not next week. Week after, yes. Week after that, no. Then week after that, yes again.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds
I'll
good.
see y'all.
See ya.
Later.